Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of the official Fossils and Archaeology SMP. Now, you've probably seen in a little intro sequence that we have put together a little bridge to cross the river from Spawn to the mainland, and here it is. How beautiful is this? Yeah, it's functional. Its form, beauty will come later, friends, as we work out a few details about Spawn and villages and get the world set up, but for now, we're just getting settled into our little bases. We have the Distant Horizon mods on now, so we can see beautifully in-depth detail about the world around us. And this is going to look really cool when we got all the different parks set up. We are starting out today's episode with a little tour I wanted to do last time after seeing Fern's video where he made a plane. In the other takes, I have made said biplane. Biplanes are super easy to make for anyone who wants to know what we did. Basically, propeller, right, engine, hull, just some planks and some more iron, and the engine is just blast furnace and a furnace. Nice and easy early day starter stuff. This wonderful little footbridge that we've got crossing over the enormous river. Oh, somebody has gone to town down there. Jeez. This little runway, right? This little bridge is also going to serve as a brilliant runway, right, for us to take off. So let's jump in our plane. Right, sometimes takes a couple attempts. Put our fuel in, and a second one in, just to be careful, just to be safe. And let's take off, shall we? Ignition on. Using the runway. I've got some landing gear on so that we take off a little bit quicker. There we go. And start to pull up before we hit the village. Very good. So that's Spawn just back there. You can see in the corner of the screen there. We've got this beautiful big mountain. And then to the southwest, we've got the colony, where most of the other players have started out. Yes, I'm flying a bit erratically as I try and point all the different things out. So you can see there, Hangar 10, that's Lightercat's little starting base. We've got Poe in that little bunker on the right by the wheat field. Directly beneath us, underneath the clouds, here we go, is Law and Fern. They've got this cute little bit of forest where they're going to build their park together, bunking together. Come on, Distant Horizons, keep up. Smithy has his forge there on the left. We've got Paige just here. We've got an iron farm just there with all that path block. So just a very brief, quick flyover. This is the little colony where some people have started out. And then just over here, where this valley is, you can see a sign down there, a little block. This is what we've claimed as ours, ladies and gentlemen. This little valley, come on, Distant Horizons, my cinematic flyby. Right? All of this between the mountains. I had to claim it was too reminiscent of our other world. I just love the scenery so much, right? What a gorgeous backdrop to the park. We have claimed as well this little patch of land out here, basically where the podzol goes to, just because without filling in the river, yeah, that's a good shot. Without filling in the river, we don't have a lot of actual space to work with in there. So we've got this land where we're flying over here now as well. Now the other thing is that we have a neighbor popping up on this side. Let's keep flying. So we've got our valley. There's a little bubble valley just in here. Just directly... Gee, the zooming is not working very well. You can see there where that waterfall is and where the terrain is loading in. There's like a second little valley, which is pretty cool, but it's just too small to build a park in. But something may happen with that in the future. Because just over here, this island in the middle of this river, this donut, if you will, is where Jaden Farrow wants to claim, which is exciting. It means that we get to be effectively neighbors, which is pretty cool. So very excited for that. He's going to, without spoiling too much, basically have his park wrap around the river on both sides so that it is fully surrounded. And that's where his old claim is over there. So that'll be probably available for somebody else if they choose. And then one last little area to go and see is just up here ahead. There we go. We do have a map. This is Jaden Farrow. And this is our little valley here. And this is Spawn. So you can see we are directly west of Spawn. And this is the starting area for everybody else. And if we keep flying this way, we will see up here Spike's base. Spike has left the pack over at the colony. And just over here is starting to make his little park. So I think he's going to be claiming basically this landmass where I imagine where the river encompasses will be his park, which is pretty exciting. Come on, Distant Horizons. I didn't pre-generate this bit over here. You can see it's having a little bit of a hard time keeping up with us mid-flight, but it's doing a lot better than it was before. All right. There you go. You can see as the chunks load in with actual blocks as opposed to distant horizon blocks. I wonder what those green blocks become. Oh, they're bamboo. That's not great. Oh, okay, fantastic. And actual dinosaurs, creatures, if you wish. I kind of want to claim that waystone so that I can teleport back here if I need to in a pinch. Oh, this landing is probably not going to work down here, actually. There's just dinosaurs and too many things. Okay. That's fine. He's got some villagers set up in there. Oh, good for him. We're going to set some up at spawn pretty soon, so that way we have one central villager lag machine, as opposed to having heaps of them all around the server. All right, so this is our little valley here where we're going to build. It's quite nice, I think. We're not going for anything too big this time around, only because our single-player world is enormous on scale. And I think for this, we want to keep the scale to be a little bit smaller and more humble, so that we can do multiplayer things a bit easier. So let's park up in the valley here. Let's come down for our landing. It's wonderful to take off out this valley, by the way. It's just something really cool. Coming in a little bit hot there. Gee, that was a bit risky. Let's perfect our landing. And then while we gather some resources for our house, I can show you some multiplayer clips of shenanigans we've been getting up to on the server. Are you two still bunking together?
Yep.
We're not even bunking. We're sharing bed.
You're sharing bed and everything, not even bunking. We're sharing covers.
Yeah.
Well, come on, who's Big Spoon?
We swap.
Good.
Yeah, we swap.
What's your interval for that? By the hour, by the day, by the week?
Whoever made lunch gets to be Big Spoon.
What happens if you both make your own lunch because you're not together that day?
Whoever makes dinner.
All right, Poe. It's very dark down here, but I have something to ask you.
Wait! I have something to ask as well.
Poe. Poe, you work on fossils and archaeology, don't you?
Yep.
Are you responsible for new content being added to the mod?
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes. Oh, good. Sometimes. I like the sound of that. So I have a question. We have a very nice roster in fossils. Are you okay?
Laurie, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
Sorry, I was choking. Choking.
Goddamn. Patient zero.
Sorry.
So,
Okay,
so
keep going.
So you add stuff to the mod sometimes, yeah?
Yep.
So I've got a bug to report I've actually found in the game.
Alright.
There's no
Bug.
yeah, for some reason I can't get any Glyptodon DNA from biofossils.
Hold on.
What's a glyptodon?
Yeah, she's looking it up right now.
Yeah, I'm genuinely confused.
Oh my god.
When did we add this?
Oh.
You
Yeah,
know Zootecon
yeah,
2?
I can't find it either. Yeah, I don't... Wait,
Did you play
where's the
Zootecon 2
Glyptodon?
Extinct Animals? Like, there was Doedicurus in there. That's a very famous Glyptodon, but there's no Glyptodon in... I can't get any Glyptodon DNA out of the fossils in the fossil mod.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Poe, what are you hiding?
Here.
Also, like, I just searched it up. I just realized I can't get any Carnotaurus DNA either.
Oh my
yeah!
God.
I've been
the
struggling
amount
with that
I
too.
get asked every day. I don't know. I don't know. There's no ETA because we genuinely have no idea when we have stuff finished.
I said Carnotaurus, by the way, because I know you get asked that so much.
Every day. I'm not even exaggerating.
All right. Well, here's your chance to put it out to the people.
We have a roster of updates coming up, which we're still deciding, which gets shuffled around sometimes. And each update contains like in a theme. We're also doing formations and stuff such as Cedar Mountain, which is coming up. So.
When's the Matabarosaurus being added?
Ah, yes. When's the Australian update coming? Can we have Minmi added as well?
I'm gonna be real. Glyptodon is not very aesthetically pretty.
What do you? Wait, no, hang on.
You
Rewind
didn't
that.
just say
let
that.
me
Whoa,
allow me to pitch my case. All right, allow me to pitch my case. Glyptodon, right?
Oh,
we have the big block creature in the big block game, right? How wonderful! Its entire body can be an enormous block, and then we have the little tail and the club on the end, and a little mini block on the front for the little head. It would be so perfect. So goofy.
I feel like the sniffer fits this description.
Uh-huh. Sniffer needs a friend. All right, so let's clear the waters here. I don't want anybody going over to any particular content creator or anybody on any Discord and bugging them about where the new content for Fossils and Archaeology is. The developers of Fossils and Archaeology are working very, very hard, and they all have full-time lives with other commitments. They make this mod for free for us to enjoy. The fact that we even have this mod and have it in 1.20.1 and have the Cedar Mountain update coming are all fantastic. All right, we don't give the mod makers enough credit, so I don't want anybody to go over and make any requests. It was just a bit of fun and being a little bit cheeky, poking fun at something that a lot of people are asking for by picking something that nobody was asking for. All right, everybody, we're back here at the Little Valley just to do a check-in because, surprise, surprise, right after we've recorded the intro clip, Smithy has jumped on and asked us if we want to work on the Villager Trading Center. I've forgotten already what I was going to call this, but yeah, he's asked if we can work together in getting that sorted for the server. So we're going to go jump over there right now and see what we can work out. Oh, yes, here you are.
So
hello.
you on your video, you were looking at this. It's one of these, really. No one wants the town, but you were looking at this spot, and I was thinking, really, as it was wrecked before I come here, like you as well.
Yeah.
The town was wrecked. So for me, you could actually use this area here, couldn't you, next to the thing down this area with these.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to... Hello. I've started to tear this out. And I was
thinking...
Yeah,
because you don't need a massive hall, do you? Because this area is nice and flat here, as you said, and you can do some groundwork and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know what your design, what you were thinking about a design anyway.
So I was thinking about this. The more I sit and think about a design, the more I think it's going to delay us actually getting what we need.
Yeah.
So I think to
it's
start
like me with a spawner. So I built the spawner, and then I'm going to build the thing around it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking the exact same. I think we just get this set up so we can benefit from trading, and then we'll build it, like we'll decorate it after. Smithy.
Yeah.
We have 3 rogue villagers that have survived on a fence in this broken house.
Yes, they've been put there. They need to be kept there because there's also one of them is
paleontologist. Yeah.
Yes. So they need to be just trapped in there with some blocks.
Yeah. All right. So we will. I'm thinking we expand it up here as well, and maybe make it multi-floor. Maybe the bottom floor.
Yeah. So you can cut. Yeah, so you can go in the bottom and come at the top here, which helps with storage, etc.
Because.
All right. Well,
yes. Hello.
This I have for you. Oh. I have for you a trumpet.
Ooh.
Smithy, I have for you the lute.
So my second loot.
Okay, second.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how it sounds now.
So, Poe gave us some instruments here which we use to play licensed music, which I've obviously had to cut up into very small sections, but as you can put together, we played Jurassic Park.
Whoa. Harmonizing.
Oh, this is peak. Oh my god!
Yeah, there we go.
This is beautiful.
Oh, you play it in the bed!
That's very good. Very good.
I feel like anytime there's a new member, you just have to pull up and greet them with this now.
It's quite the performance over there.
So, are you taking down all the houses?
No. Well, not all the houses.
No.
But it's taking down a couple to make room for a new, better structure.
Okay, yeah.
Gobspout, what do you normally get called, apart from Gob?
It is usually Gob.
Gob, right, Gob. Are we leaving this leaving this house?
I think for now, it's not in the way. I think we can leave that there.
No, these can go, though, because I would like the view.
A little squeak of the trumpet.
These can go.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, we can get rid of that.
There, they can go.
I gotta take this trumpet off the hotbar. Every time I scroll past it, it squeaks.
Oh, my word.
Well,
there we go.
Do we have enough room to take off here?
Yep.
Whoa, that's
Airplane's
crazy
fast.
good. Okay, wow.
I'm
Yeah,
in
keep
the
going-
mortar! I've lost my toes!
Keep going straight. It's
Someone
not far.
record this.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Go piss.
See where this river is in this valley?
Oh, is this you?
Yeah, this is me. Where all the signs and the torches are. So not quite yet, but as soon as we get over this lake, it's me onwards.
Because Smithy told me the other
Here we
day. I
go.
was like,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah.
But you forgot your name.
He's only
She's like,
shouting
oh,
to
just
us.
someone's living around here.
Yeah, this is me. So this valley is me. I got a bed with that double chest is just junk.
Ah! Pop! Okay, we're fine.
It's gonna be so anticlimactic. We're placing on top of this block here.
Yep. Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
No, you can't.
Oh,
Damn. Oh. I'm now riding. Oh my god! I feel like a little kid at like a fair where he gets to ride the elephant or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
This is great.
It's actually so funny though. Look at you go.
I'm not. I don't. It's got a mind of its own. I don't know why it's going the way it is. Is it following Leaf? Is that why?
Yeah.
What
What
are you
on
doing?
earth?
I'm stunting. I'm stunting.
Oh, wow. Okay, wait. I have an idea.
This is like what we did before.
You grab Leaf.
Oh, wait.
Squat up.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Yes.
Now we go land on Spike. God,
Huh?
it's crazy.
Oh,
We're all upside down.
Watching it, yeah, all laid out is so funny. It's like those human Jenga towers where everybody's like folded together and then they can't, like they self-support like a human chair.
What is going
What are you lot
on?
on about?
The flying with the Bracky is how the Bracky from Jurassic World 2 survived the island.
Alright guys, bit of a flip-flop. The shaders are back on while we do a little update and some building. This is the little project we were working on with Smithy. This is not finished, obviously. This is just a big white box. It's an A4 sheet of blank paper, if you will. This will be a community center at one point, with the upstairs being a cool hangout area. Potentially flipped, because I don't know how I feel about having all the buildings on this one little laneway. It just worked out that way. Anyway, downstairs we have some villager trading. So we've got some, what are you guys called? I can't even remember. Fletchers to get some stick trades going so that people can get some emeralds nice and easy. Librarians will be down here, but that's a lot of faff. And for right now, I can't be asked to do that, because all I wanted to do was to get set up with some pre-enchanted diamond tools. So we managed to get some toolsmiths to give us some diamond gear, which is amazing. So we don't need to actually craft diamonds, which is great. We just use some of the iron from the iron farm to... Oh, is that pre-filled? I think that pre-filled my trade. That's crazy. The iron from the iron farm to get emeralds to set everybody up with some good trading villages. And if anybody's really keen to see what's going on, this is what we've got. Just some tools with stuff going on them. Alright, so we need to actually work on the base. That's what we're here for. That's what this video is meant to be. We just got majorly distracted. You can see why I've put the shaders back on, because in the valley here, it's just beautiful, isn't it? I have drafted an idea for what I want the base to look like, but there's a... I'm not 100% on it. And let's go into the philosophy of what we're going to be doing with our world here. So when I'm building in Minecraft and I've got a world I'm playing in, I like to set some rules. The rules for my single player world are we're trying to make a realistic theme park for dinosaurs, which means that we are having things to scale and thinking about things like how do you run power? How do you run amenities? How do you travel distances? How do you adequately care for dinosaurs? So many different questions in a very real world setting to make it feel very alive. I like that stuff. But we don't want to do it here, or else it's going to feel very samey. We want to go for something that's very different in this world. Otherwise, why would we want to play both? So we're going on the opposite end of the spectrum. We're making a pocket park is the idea. We're going in making things small, just fun, Minecraft-like. Not planning out big builds. And part of it just means that we are going to see how much we can squeeze into this little space, but also just following a nice vibe and aesthetic, right? We don't want to cram it in like sardines and make it look really grody. We have this beautiful environment we want to work with, so let's also make it nice. But what does this mean? I think it means I want to get back to bases. I think partly what I want to do with this series, guys, is I want to just play Minecraft. I want to hang out with the people here, and I want to just build without having everything planned out in a building world. Which is scary, because I think that means I'm about to build the house with no plan. I think for now, I'm going to show you what I've done, and we may work on it across a couple episodes. Yeah, the exterior is my problem, because I've designed this from the inside out. So let's go through the inside. I have done a switch around even to put the ochre as the path, like a yellow brick road. I think it's going to be nice throughout the valley. But let's approach. We've got this wonderful scene inside. How nice is this? Okay, so this is what I was building around, is the internal layout of the house, and just so happened to accidentally create a square external shape, and with two different heights as well, it's made it a little bit difficult. So let's just go through what we've got for now. Big tank on the left. That's right. We're going to have our first prehistoric creature in here by the end of the episode. You've seen it. It's on the thumbnail. We've got a underfloor lighting with our shroom lights, mangrove floorboards. This up here will be where all of our crafting and storage area is, with a nice balcony to look out over towards the rest of the house. We're going to decorate this with a nice little bit of furniture here. This door will lead outside to where we can maintain the indoor aquarium enclosure. Pop. There we go. Down this way is going to be the bedroom, and down this flight of stairs is going to be a little secret project, probably a lab. Let's be real. This is where the lab's going to go, under the house. So let's focus on getting this interior looking nice and getting this episode out to everybody, and then I can work on the roof between episodes, because I've had all day to make this episode, and I've spent all day just trying to build the house and mainly the roof. And I need to edit everything still. So let's cut to a nice little internal area, shall we? Alrighty guys, we've done a little bit of our renovation stuff. You can see the front is looking a little bit nicer. Not finalized or perfect, but nicer. It'll do for today. Let's come up inside here, and then here we go, looking a little bit better. We have got some furniture here. So we've got this feature wall in the back that is this more detailed block. You don't want to have your whole build look like that, or else it's going to be very messy. But if it's all this plain stuff, it's going to be very boring. So while you want to add some texture to your walls like we've done here, and you will see around in a few different spots, this feature wall makes the place feel a bit more lively, and it runs through the middle, which means it's a double feature wall on two sides. We also have a little hanging gallery, like a little a picture gallery. I'm forgetting the word for this. Not an art gallery, but like gallery wall. That's the word. We have multiple little tiny frames of art all stacked together as opposed to one large artwork. A little green couch so that we can watch our enclosure here. We come down through here, a nice little indoor plants that we can do using the new vases and the pots. And then this is our bedroom, looking a little bit nicer. Again, not 100% finished product, but we've got some bookshelves here, a little nice bed, a hanging plant, And just on top of the bookshelves, we have got a nice little homage to our other world. We've got a little Dippy statue up there. How cute. And Endermitrodon, because it looks quite nice. And the Meganora was too small. Thought they were a lot bigger in this. We have not done anything downstairs. That's fine. That is a future project for a future day. But upstairs here, our furniture has been put in the form of storage, right? And a jukebox, so we can play some music, such as the music disc that I thought was in here, but is not. We have other side. It's in one of my backpacks somewhere. Right, so this is our storage. It's not all in here yet, as you can see, but we will eventually get around to doing that. What are we wanting to do now? Well, we need to do some analyzing. So, a little void space, which I quite like too, looking over the hallway. Means we can get this extra painting. I like the natural light. I want to, whatever roof I work out, I want to let some natural light in because it's too nice. And particularly through this well. Maybe that is a skylight. Oh, that'd be beautiful. All right, ideas are flowing, finally, after 7 hours of this. So, what we want to do is we need to start analyzing because we want our Tiktaalik, as Spike would say, going in here. And we also want to get some nice prehistoric vegetation to match. So we are in a dinosaur server and we've not done any dinosaur content. How bizarre, right? Let's go ahead and make our analyzer. Oh, the other way around. There we go. With our analyzer, we can now finally start to analyze fossils and plant specimens to see if we can get some DNA. So let's chuck all of our DNA in and see how we go, shall we? Aha, ladies and gentlemen, we have it. Tiktaalik DNA. Very good. We can now start to make Tiktaaliks, but we need to make a culture vat in order to do that. So 2 culture vats coming right up. Very good. The crucible, where all good science is done. So now what we need to do is create a little platform for these guys to sit on. I really wish you could sit culture vats on cauldrons, so that way when they burst, the water would just fall into the cauldron and be absorbed. That would be very convenient, but that's not how the mod works. So we could be cheap and lazy and just put them on the ground, which is probably what's going to end up happening. All right, biogoo assembled. Let's pop in our little biogoos. Perfect. Now we need to get that going to make our enclosure. I am really praying that we have no Phalosaurus come through. Look at that. Oh yeah, it is time. It is time to start a theme park. Or at the very least, a fun little dinosaur resort. Tiktaalik is ready. So now all we need to do is make the enclosure. So maybe I did say I wanted to get the house done as the main thing of today's episode, but I didn't say it had to be my house. No. We're doing a house for Tiktaalik today. So let's get Tiktaalik's house all ready to go. Alright, so Spike watched the entire time lapse. It was very short. It was a lot of fun. But basically, this is the Tiktaalik enclosure we're going with here. I wanted to feel like a little bit of a zoo enclosure, like a home aquarium, Nelly. So we've got the aquatic section at the bottom for Tiktaalik because they are amphibious. We've got the land underneath. We've got some nice greenery, some cover, some shelter. I nearly feel like it's missing one extra thing in the middle here. I'll work that out. But I wanted to go for this mangrove system. So it feels like it's sitting underneath a shielded part of the environment. We probably also want to have an arm stretching down there. And I think I need a roof on this. I've got a feeling Tiktaalik is all right at climbing based on my testing. And somebody may be wondering, what's that? That's ugly. Well, friends, I don't have a sea lantern, but that will eventually be a sea lantern because what that is that is meant to be some indoor reptile lighting, some UVB light for an animal that would naturally be living outside, but we have got in an aquarium. That is exactly what we want. That is the kind of realistic thinking that I like to put into my enclosures, right? If this was a zoo, you would find lights, and it could be anywhere. I was originally going to have a little mound with it leaning up on, but I think actually having it like it's wired into this artificial mangrove is probably a good idea. It's how a lot of zoos probably would be displaying that. And maybe on the back wall, we want to put a couple of extra things that just make it look a bit more green. Maybe make it look like there is some other trees in the background there, like a painted wall. That's the idea of what I'm going for. Let's unmute and say hi to Spike.
Hey.
What are your thoughts? You watched the entire
Oh, it's
time
lovely
lapse.
to... What's it for?
What do you think? I've already told you a long time
Tiktaalik.
ago. Yeah, Tiktaalik.
Yeah!
Yeah. That's what I need. Just, yes, do this, please. Okay. I need to see if I can use them. Oh,
Whoa,
done.
that's
Oh,
really
I'm getting crushed. No.
No!
That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. I can't believe
so
that.
Sad. None of us were recording either. That would have been.
I was recording.
Yes! We
Oh,
get the
good.
POV.
So now that we don't have a live audience, I was able to put a bit of work in to get the finishing touches I was missing. That's right, we've got some life in here now, a bit of greenery, a bit of color. We've got some seagrass. It's animated. It actually does make it feel living. We've also got a drip leaf because it's like a lily pad that Tiktaalik can fall through. So that'll add a bit of life and character. The feed is just down here as well, so they're going to be spending a bit of time down in the open water. Snake plant is there. That's from one of the mods we're running. That gives us a bit of life vertically in the dirty dirt. Our mangrove structure is looking very nice, but I've also swapped out our sea lantern so that now we actually have the proper UV light that we needed. And using the vertical copycat stairs, we've managed to get a bit of extra space in here. So we've backed this out a little bit, pushed the door back so there's a bit more of a basking space in there. We've used mangrove roots for that. We've also done the same here with these spruce bundled logs, so it looks like there's a couple of trees there bundled together. We've got our 3D background in, I think, fairly nicely now. Oh, and our roof as well is some iron bars in panels so that they look like a mesh lid on our terrarium. Here's our hidden secret door. You can see what I mean. And now, oh, it's very lovely in here. I like it a lot. Tiktaalik, it's time. All right, I don't know how hatching you works. I'm going to put you here. I think this is the block with the most space around it. And I think these are instant, aren't they? Yes. It's so small and cute. Oh, you're so derpy. Derpy? Dorky? Both. That's what came out of my mouth. Oh, before you run away, I need to name you. We have a name. It's a great name. Come on. Source code. Because Tiktaalik is the ancient ancestor for human life. The source code, if you will. Oh, but we do have a Dinopedia, so we can check what Tiktaalik is. Come on. Tiktaalik is, oh, a fish eater. Oh, fish and meat. That's fantastic. It's easy. Female. Source code is a female. Magic conch to order. 15 Tiktaaliks. Man, we can really get a population going in here. That's fantastic. All right. I'll have to check if breeding is turned off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that marks our episode. Source code is just spinning around, having a great time in the mangrove roots here in the nursery that we've set up for little baby amphibious life. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching the SMP. Make sure to go and catch the other content creators and to catch the next episode. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.